Hi friends, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're gonna talk about all of the new beauty releases that have been announced and sneak peeked. You already know the drill. Grab a snack, grab something to drink, and let's get into the video. Before we dive into the video, I just have to rave about this palette on my eyes. It's from Cosmic Brushes. This was my first time trying this brand, and I did say this year I wanted to make it a point to try more indie brands. When I tell you I have been eyeing this palette down, it's been out of stock and it finally came back in stock months later, and I picked it up with the quickness. This is the Winter Wonderland palette. When I tell you I am so blown away by this formula, I am not kidding. The mattes are unbelievably pigmented. I was literally taken aback by how pigmented these mattes were. Every color shows up true to color on the eyes. I love the multi-chromes in here. The shimmers are beautiful. This palette, I am so blown away, and purple and blue is my favorite color to put on the eyes. I am loving my look today. I really want to check out more palettes from the brand because I was unbelievably blown away by this. It is so good. So I am very happy with that purchase. Let's get into these new makeup releases. First things first, Sol de Janeiro is about to drop their new summer collection, which has 3 new mists. When I tell you, I am unbelievably excited for this. You have no idea. So let's dive into these mists. The first one we have is the Summer Amour. This one has notes of orange flower and creamy almond, and it's warm and energetic. This one I am most excited for. This one is the Beos de Sol. This is a tropical and fresh mist. It has notes of peach skin and coconut milk. That sounds delicious. It sounds like it's going to be a tropical, beachy kind of scent, and I am here for it. We have the third one, which I believe we saw a sneak peek of this months ago. This one is the Carosa Crush Mist. It has notes of crisp pear and white cedarwood. I'm buying all 3, if you couldn't tell, and I'll let y'all know my thoughts on these, but you know, I am excited about all of the fragrances and the mists we're getting recently because they are just my vibe. I love sweet, fruity scents. So this is the time of year where we're starting to see more fruity, juicy kind of scents, and I'm loving it. I am loving every bit of it. I wanted to talk about this because I don't know how I feel about this. So it looks like MAC Fix Plus is getting a rebrand of packaging. They say that the ingredients are the exact same, but the packaging now has a more fine mist, and I personally loved the mister on the original. I have no problem with this mister. I feel like it does give you a lot of product. I like the amount of product that it squirts out because I feel like it coats my face and really does help to melt all the powders together. I'm a little nervous that now that it's a finer mist, I'm gonna have to spray more maybe. I don't know. I'm like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I read the comments and I saw some people are really excited about the new mister, but I would love to hear what you guys think about it. As you can see, I am almost done with mine, so it's almost time for me to repurchase. So I don't know if when I do repurchase, I'm gonna get the rebranded one or the original one, but listen, I love my MAC Fix Plus. It's one of my most repurchased items in my collection. It's a staple for me. I just dropped new concealers. Now, I am actually very excited about this. This is the shade range right here, and though it is not the biggest shade range, I love to see that all the categories are evenly distributed, and that's nice. And I love the fact that this shade range goes very, very deep. I'm still on the fence about which shade I want to pick up. I'm waiting for the brand to post like actual swatches of the concealer so I can see it. Though they give me a good idea, I want to see it live swatched to get a better feel of which one I think is going to fit me the best. I am definitely going to be picking that up. They also came out with a new duo brush, which looks really interesting. This one is their viral brush. I am happy to see that they're giving us another duo brush because I feel like this one is going to be a hit as well. They also came out with an under eye balm, which I'm probably going to skip out on. I really don't use a lot of like under eye balms or under eye primers. I'm probably going to skip on those, but I definitely want to get my hands on the concealer. Milk Makeup is expanding their Eclipse line with a matte priming stick. This looks really nice. It says it's supposed to blur the pores as well as act as a mattifying primer. I believe right now this is only a Milk website exclusive, so it's not something I'm like running out to buy. I am going to pass on this for now, but who knows? In the future, I may get my hands on it. Ami Collet just dropped new lip liners, and we love to see it. I had this in my cart, and then I took it out because I was like, I have a lot of lip liners right now. I purchased a lot in April. So I was like, you know what? This is something I can definitely skip out on. I don't need to get this right now. Maybe when I finish a couple lip liners, then I'll revisit this one to check it out. But I get super excited when Amicole releases more products because I really do love the brand. We have a new release from Odin's Eye. They just came out with 42 new single shadows. And if you haven't seen it, I did post a YouTube short swatching some of the, shimmery shadows and the multi-chromes. Gorgeous. I'm hoping to use these shadows in an upcoming video. But I can finally tell you guys, in my video with my purple eyeshadow, I was wearing one of these. This is how I decorated mine. These multi-chromes and these shimmers and these duochromes perform beautifully on the eyes. I'm not kidding. I've been reaching for these just to kind of amplify my looks, take them from something super simple to something that looks like I took a lot of time to do. And I love Odin's Eye. I feel like their formula is super consistent for me. And the multi-chromes are actually pretty affordable compared to other indie brands. Usually we see multi-chromes that are like $20+. These are $14, I think $14.90 for their multi-chromes. Pretty affordable, plus you can use discount codes on it as well. And then they also came out with some single mattes. Their mattes are really nice and blendable as well, but really, this is the standout for me. These multi-chromes and these shimmers, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I will definitely be using these in an upcoming video. Let's talk Colourpop for a second. So Colourpop just launched the Precious Metals collection. This is a 30 pan eyeshadow palette and 6 jelly much shadows. I am very on the fence because I low-key want to buy this palette, but I'm like, ugh, I don't need it. How often will I pick it up? I feel like I definitely have these colors in my collection 10 times over, but I love this theme. I love this theme. Right now it's like a maybe, but like I'm leaning more to no, Tati, you really don't need this. But I think it's such a beautiful collection. I definitely don't need this new collab with Pokemon from Colourpop, but I'm like, I want to get this palette because I think it's very cute. It's a really cute little rainbow palette. I love that we have blushes, lip balms. I love the ultra glossy lip trio. I definitely want to pick up the lip trio and the palette. I don't think I'm going to pick up any of the cream blushes because if this is anything like their other cream blush formula that they've launched, more so like the matte one, I wasn't a fan of that. But if this one is more of like the dewy one that isn't matte, I might give it a try because I've been wanting to try that. I believe they launched that formula with their Valentine's Day collection this year, and I still haven't picked up one of those blushes. So if that blush formula is the same as this one in the Pokemon, I'm definitely gonna pick that up. This collection is coming to Ulta, I believe, on Sunday, but this collection will be available on the Colourpop website tomorrow. I'm definitely gonna pick up a few items, and it's been a really long time since I purchased a palette from Colourpop, and I think this just might be the one I buy. Let's talk one of my favorite brands that I keep raving about every chance that I get. Made by Mitchell. Made by Mitchell has been sneak peeking that he's coming out with 2 new curve cases. A curve case that's lighter than his light curve case, and a curve case that's deeper than his deep curve case. And I was like, Mitchell is setting the standard. We did get a few sneak peeks here of the curve case, and I'm like, yes, those blushes in this curve case, oh my gosh. So if you felt like the deep curve case wasn't deep enough for you, or you felt like the light curve case wasn't light enough for you, he's coming out with 2 new curve cases. I am so happy he's expanding the curve case line because this product is so good. If I could recommend one product from Made by Mitchell, it would 100% be his curve cases. I'm happy that he's expanding the line so that more people can have access to this beautiful formula. The new curve cases, I believe, are going to be launching on May 16th. So not quite yet, but soon. Beauty Bay has dipped their toes into bronzing drops. I feel like every brand is going to come out with bronzing drops. I'm going to pass on this. I really don't see a use for me personally for bronzing drops. But Beauty Bay, they said, don't count us out. Count us in. e.l.f. Cosmetics just dropped a revamped Dew Pop Jelly Watermelon collection. And it's cute. So I already have the Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I love it. I personally feel like it's stickier than the Power Grip Primer, truly, and I love the watermelon scent. It smells really refreshing and juicy. They also re-released their Glow Stick. We have a new product in this collection. It is a shimmering lip oil, and I believe this collection is coming to Ulta. It's already on the Ulta website, but it isn't available for purchase yet. I am getting that lip oil because it looks beautiful. It also has a watermelon scent as well. They also came out with a new little makeup bag, which is super cute. You can get the whole collection for $30, which is so affordable, but I don't really need the whole collection. I'm just gonna get the lip oil. It looks like One Size is expanding their setting powder collection. They have 3 different shades. I do love this powder. I think this is such a beautiful, beautiful powder. I'm gonna pass on these powders just because these are not shades that I gravitate to. Let me know what you guys think about these new powder shades. Vanessa Myricks is collaborating with makeu, and I wanted these brushes so bad until I saw the price of them. They are very, very pricey. I'm not too familiar with makeu, so I don't know if these prices are pretty on brand for them. Listen to these prices. The 10-piece set is $175. The 11-piece set is $150. The 12-piece set is $175. The 17-piece set is $275. And then if you want the entire brush collection, it's $450 and it's 40 pieces. I wanted these brushes, y'all, but I cannot justify that price for me personally. I'm definitely gonna pass on this, but this is gonna be available May 10th. So Benefit is giving us Do La La Liquid Glow. So these are like liquid highlighters. They're coming in 6 shades. It's a weightless highlighter that adds a natural and dewy glow to the skin. Very, very interesting. I love the shade range. I think the range is beautiful. They look stunning. I am actually kind of intrigued by this. I'm not a liquid highlighter kind of girl, but I wonder if this is one of those products you can apply under your foundation, how it would work on top of foundation, all of that stuff. I'm very intrigued. This is something I definitely want to kind of swatch in store and play around with and see what the finish is giving, but this is a maybe for me. L'Oreal is coming out with liquid blushes. These are gonna be $12.38, very specific. Right now, you can pre-order this on Amazon, but I do believe this is launching sometime in June. There's a lot of shades. The pictures of the blushes looks gorgeous, but the swatches are a little like one note, you know? So I don't really feel like these swatches are accurately showing these blushes, or maybe they are, I don't know. But I really wanna see reviews on this because the swatches on the models look gorgeous, but the swatches on the arms, it's not really showing the product in the most flattering way. It is $12, so I might just pick it up off of Amazon and try it out for myself and see if I like it. Nars just dropped their new summer collection. We have 2 new ultimate face palettes. They're gonna be $59. So this has 4 eyeshadows, 2 bronzers, and 1 highlighter. And then they also just launched eyeshadow sticks. I'm gonna pass on this collection. It's not really something that I'm feeling like I really want to pick up, but interesting, very interesting. I mean, classic Nars, we got the Laguna Bronze collection. I am glad to see more than one palette though. I will say that. It's actually a really pretty palette. I just know myself personally, and I know that I would not reach for this often. The last release I want to talk about is from the INQUIRES. They just launched new plumping lip balms. They're $13 each. You can get them in a set for $44. There's 3 new shades. I have never tried the original clear one. These look really nice. I am definitely gonna pass on these though because I really don't need no more lip balms. I really, really don't. Speaking of lip balms, Laneige just came out with 2 new ones, a blueberry and a mango. This is $19 each. I really don't need any more lip balms. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on both of these releases. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Let me know your thoughts on these new releases. What do you guys wanna see? What are you passing on? Let your girl know down below, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye guys.